Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Bern Apperson. Good morning.
Thanks for listening, folks. We appreciate it each and every day. Makes us feel like we want to go out and play.
Yeah. Today would be a nice day to do that. Don't know about some of the days coming up in the near future.
Well, please listen to what we have to say.
Okay.
Because it might make you feel gay.
Oh, my.
Happy.
Yes.
It's World Poetry Day, and I just want you to know that I'm gonna be difficult to work with today because I've got these rhymes going on. I have some that I was thinking about writing down, but I really believe that impromptu on live radio really tests you and makes the best of you.
Yes. Well, impromptu has always worked for the breakfast show.
Well, not always.
Well, I don't know about always worked, but it's certainly what we go by.
I've had some thoughts about the spring party, putting some rhymes to that. I hope the spring party isn't tardy, some things like that. But I got to tell you the truth. You got to carry me today because I'm only telling you this because I'm trying to save people the same thing that yours truly went through last night. So the poem I'm working on is called The Three Hot Dogs.
the Three Hot Dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
can't wait to read the finished product.
I'm working on it. I don't have it finished yet. I was trying to be on the air and write the poem The Three Hot Dogs.
Can I ask where the inspiration for this poem came from?
Well, I ate 3 hot dogs last night.
Okay.
Kind of late before I went to bed.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out so good. I'm running on about 2.5 to 3 hours sleep.
Oh,
so I'm going to need your help.
Okay.
Because of
the three hot dogs. Wow.
So I've got some poems going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I know one of the words I'm going to use is hog.
Okay.
When you eat 3 hot dogs like a hog, I'm just working on it.
Okay.
It's a work in progress.
All right. So
I'm not kidding. You might have to carry me here.
I'm sorry, man.
I was up walking around.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's horrible.
It was. Don't eat hot dogs right before you go to bed, folks. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Just kind of unsettled, obviously, last night.
It makes your belly feel like jelly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's all coming together on National Poetry Day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only fair that I tell you about your hair.
Huh?
It's not a scare.
Oh, thank you. I thought my hair came together quite well today. I don't know. I'll try to. I'll see if I can join you in the whole poetry thing today, the rhyming, but I'm just not as good at it as you are. The rhymes just don't flow like they do for you.
We don't have to feel like we're apart. It's all in our heart.
That's good. Yeah.
And if I'm asking you to carry the cart.
Okay. I'll do my part.
Let's start.
Oh, boy. Yikes. And to thank folks, the show has just started.
Yes.
Yes. 2 hours yet to come.
Okay. We're going to cover a lot of ground here today. We got some good guests coming in, and we have lots of events coming up this weekend. My goodness, there's something going on everywhere. And I know the weather's going to make it in some cases to be tough to be out, but don't pout.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Yes. It does sound like it kind of got pushed back later. You know, I mean, the forecast a couple of days ago had stuff starting on Saturday, but the last forecast I looked at shows Saturday maybe not looking so bad. And then developing more Sunday night into Monday. Is that what you read?
Yeah, bud. Okay. You're not a dud.
Okay, well, thanks.
And you're also not full of crud.
Okay, well.
You want to do the school lunch menus?
But if it gets wet over the weekend, there could be a lot of mud.
Yeah, so you might have to use some suds.
Yes, school lunch menus. Let's go there. Would you like to start?
Don't be a dope. Use some soap. Yes, today at the Prairie Pioneer Center, what is this, Thursday? Yeah, pork tenderloin, mashed potatoes and gravy, mixed veggies, dessert, and dinner roll. The number to call is 308-872-6121 to tell them that you would like to come and have a meal or set up a schedule for them to deliver meals.
Sandhills School in Dunning. Today it shows chicken legs, mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn at Sandhills.
If you like corn, honk your horn. Cozad today. We're getting deep poetry here. Cozad today. Your choice of cheeseburger, French toast, chicken sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwich with Cobb salad.
Sergeant today, showing tater tot casserole or mac and cheese, carrots, fruit cup, dinner roll, and milk.
Is a salad made out of Cobb odd? Oh, that didn't really rhyme, did it?
No.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Well, I guess this guy. Loop City. They're having spaghetti or chicken Alfredo.
Ansley today, serving goulash at Ansley.
Anything rhyme with goulash?
Wow.
That's a tough one.
That is tough. Goulash. Wash. We could work wash in there.
Yeah.
Goulash. Wash.
If your face is smeared with goulash, wash. Broken Bow Middle School, High School today. Looks like maybe they're not having school today. Or at least they're not having anything on the menu.
All right. Where was that?
Broken Bow Middle School, High School.
Oh, yeah. Arnold today, showing ham slices, scalloped potatoes, and a tea roll on the menu at Arnold today.
And Selma Public Schools also showing a day off on the 21st.
Callaway today, crispy chicken wrap on the menu at Callaway. Are you done?
Yeah, because I want to have some more fun.
Okay. I've got a couple left here. Thetford today, showing barbecue meatballs on the lunch menu at Thetford. And at Gothenburg today, some of the choices include made fresh chicken and noodles with biscuit, hot ham and cheese melt, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, and made fresh barbecue chicken pizza, all on the menu at Gothenburg today.
All right. Now, today is the start of the Men's March Madness.
Yes.
And if you're lucky enough to be able to be in front of a TV, it's on TNT, TBS, True TV, and CBS today and tonight. And as I mentioned, it's World Poetry Day. International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. Very important day, something that I think most of would agree that we could do a better job at. And this is also National Single Parent Day. Raising a child is a big job, and when people, for whatever reason, are raising them by themselves, it takes a lot of extra work. So it's National Single Parent Day. And let me turn the page before we go into rage. The anniversary and the start of Twitter.
Oh, boy.
Started back in 2006. Used to be something only birds did, but you know now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on this day in 2006, I was going to put together Chirp and Burp, but I decided I shouldn't. Don't be a twerp. Don't burp. Okay, it's not flowing for me right now. It used to be something that birds did on this day back in 2006. Pick up sticks. Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey sent the first tweet that said, "Just setting up my TWTTR."
Okay.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Back then he spelled it without vowels. Now it's spelled with just an X. Since its creation, more than 1.3 billion Twitter accounts have been created, and at least a few have been suspended for a while. And you're only sad when you're bad. Birthdays. Gary Oldman, 66 today.
Great actor.
Yeah, he's played on Harry Potter films, Batman. He was a commissioner on Batman, a lot of other movies. Now, this always brings up the conversation because you haven't taken time to see the movie, The Ferris Bueller Day Off.
I have never watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I know. I mean, I'm a child of the 80s.
Yeah.
And I've not seen it. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I've never sat down and watched it.
Matthew Broderick is 62 today. He was Inspector Gadget. He's been the War Games film, of course, was early in his career. And recently he played himself in 3 seasons of Only Murders in the Building. Really good, really good. Yeah, I hope that show comes back pretty soon. That's a lot of fun. Scott Eastwood, son of
Clint.
Scott is 38 today. He is the longest ride actor and son of Clint. He also played in Suicide Squad and Little Nobody and The Fate of the Furious. I don't know any of those films, but you probably do.
I would be familiar with Fate of the Furious.
Okay. Just thinking. You're going to have to carry me today.
Oh, you're doing just fine.
Okay, all right. And one left. Oh, Russell Tompkins Jr., singer, the soul singer with that distinctive falsetto voice with the stylistics. He's 73 today. Those are some. Sure. If you're having a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Certainly don't be sad, don't be blue. Birthdays are wonderful.
They are.
They're a great event. It means you're alive. You're kicking. I'm trying to think of some words there. Anyway, it's Ag Month. We need to thank our ag sponsors who are providing salutes and some interesting information on the air on both our stations. The rest of this month, this is Ag Week. So the sponsors we do seek.
Yeah.
I have them right here.
Nice, yeah.
Is this getting old yet? Is it about done?
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
we're only about 10 minutes into the show, and yeah, it is kind of
wearing on you a little.
Get there a little bit. I'm sure when you said that, a few hands went up in the air as they were listening on their way to work this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's getting old, fellas, real fast.
All right, well, we'll thank the ag sponsors, which include Bruning Bank here in Broken Bow, Custer Public Power, Grocery Cart and Power Solutions, Mount Custer Truck Sales out there right by Power Solutions, Tri-S Ag, thank you so much, Nebraska State Bank here in Broken Bow, Callaway, and Myrna, Brad White Equipment, Brad, thanks a lot, Custer Federal State Bank, Broken Bow Kearney, Trotter Service, and Trotter Fertilizer. Thanks, guys. Agribest Feeds, good folks over that way. Thank you very much. Mead Lumber, thanks, guys. Agrit Technologies, appreciate it. Sun Valley Landscaping, they're probably getting ready to, have some people come in here pretty soon. It's a little ways off, but they'll go down to Ansley and check that out. But they've probably been growing seeds all winter.
Probably, yeah.
State Farm Insurance, Donna Cahill. Thank you, Donna. A1 Auto Repair in Arnold. What a great supporter you guys are. And Downey Drilling. I happened to run into Tom, a couple weekends ago on Cozad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was good to see Tom. Yeah.
Good.
He didn't pick up my tab. I was hoping he'd pick up my... We were having something to eat, and thought maybe he might surprise us. But
yeah. Huh? Well, it goes both ways. You could have picked up his.
Yes, could have. Thought about it.
Thought about it. For just a moment.
That was good to see him.
That's good.
All right. Farmers National coming up this half hour, and they'll have plenty of information about upcoming sales auctions and real estate. And later in the show, we're going to be talking about I was going to ask you about this yesterday, and I promoted earlier on the other side there. Did you say kangaroo yesterday for the Safranic celebration?
I did, yes.
There's going to be a kangaroo in Custer County?
I think so, yeah. I think they're going to have like a little children's petting zoo or something. In fact, I think I've got the note right here.
Well, jump right in.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah.
Safranic Farm was homesteaded in 1882, so they are having a celebration of 142 years.
Wow.
Amazing. Come join 5 generations of the Safranic family celebrating 142 years of ancestors' homesteading ground west of Myrna. This Sunday, 1 o'clock, full lunch will be served. Bouncy houses and inflatables for the kids of all ages. Children's petting zoo with, it says right here, kangaroo, miniature donkey, and miniature pigs. If you're not familiar with their homestead, located 1.25 mile west of Myrna on Highway 92, and then go a half mile south on Road 432. Bring your bag chair, they'll provide the rest. So come on out Sunday afternoon, have a great time. 1 o'clock is when it is scheduled for.
And it looks like we're going to have guests in to maybe talk about that in a little more detail.
Oh, okay.
I'm just guessing. I could be wrong, but I think so.
All right.
Also be visiting with Subway today, and we expect someone in from Pearson Physical Therapy.
Sounds good.
As long as we're stopped here for a moment.
Yes.
And I know it's important to promote this because we haven't, I believe, ever had a doubleheader in basketball, men's and women's, on the Husker side. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of high school doubleheaders with boys and girls, but I don't know if we've ever been going from one game to the other in men and women's on Huskers. That's going to happen tomorrow night.
That is the plan, yeah. Nebraska men and women have both qualified for the NCAA tournament, and they will both be playing tomorrow night. They will both be playing Texas A&M, and both games will be broadcast on KBBN 95.3 FM. Nebraska men will be up first as they take on Texas A&M in the NCAA tournament in Memphis, Tennessee. Coverage of the men's game scheduled to start at 5 o'clock tomorrow on KBBN Radio and on the Huskers Radio Network. And then the women will be playing later on Friday night against Texas A&M in Corvallis, Oregon. And they will be tipping around 9:30 or so. Coverage of the women's game will start at 9 o'clock Friday night.
All right, thank you, Brent. Shall we play the game?
Sure.
It would be, if we didn't play, it would be a shame.
It would be, yeah. But who would be to blame?
Wow.
Here are some spring trivia questions to mark the beginning of a new season. Your question today, which U.S. city is known for its annual Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring? Which U.S. city is known for its annual Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring? Your choices are Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, Houston, or New York City. Which U.S. city is known for its annual Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring? Your choices are Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, Houston, or New York City? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
The Breakfast Show.
Don't know what I do without them. They're awesome.
On KCNI KBBN.
The Fox Theater invites you to Broken Bow or Cozad for a night at the movies. To keep up with what's showing and what's around the corner, go to watchthefox.com. Fridays are new movie day, and don't forget that the Fox Theater is open daily. Have an event, celebration, or meeting you need a site for? Ask them about theater rental, with or without concessions and a movie. Gift cards to the Fox are perfect gifts any time of the year. The Fox Theater in Broken Bow and Cozad. Visit watchthefox.com. That's watchthefox.com.
All right, 9 minutes before the hour. Vita is on the line.
Vita?
Vita is as cool as a cheetah.
Wow, you mean Vita Las Vegas?
That's the one. Let's have some fun. Vita, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys this morning?
We're doing well. It is National Poetry Day. Do you have a poem you want to recite?
Oh, I do, but it's kind of long. So
it's a
we'll
long
save
one.
that for another day.
Okay. Yeah, you've noticed ours are kind of short.
I don't know if it's really poetry. We're just rhyming, I think, is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Okay, Vita, here is your question. Which U.S. city is known for its annual Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring? Is it Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, Houston, or New York City?
It's D.C.
Yes, it is D.C. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, we have a certificate that's going to get you a free personal pan pizza, one topping from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can.
I will do that. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, Vita. It's nice to hear from you.
Talk to you later.
All right, bye. A hello from Jarek Victory this morning. Is that one of the Victory boys?
I believe so, yeah.
From down south?
I think so, yeah. Came in on Friday and visited with us, and we debuted their new song from Victory Underground, Life on the Road, and they had a big release party and fun on at Sylvester's last Friday.
Well, Jarek, thanks for dropping us a note, and we did play your song again the other day, and we'll play it some more. It's a good song.
Yeah, good tune.
Good country rocker. All right, it is time to break away and turn things over to Christy's younger sister.
Okay.
And if we don't get, let's see, I'm going to try to do it. I was going to try to put sister and blister together.
Oh my, yeah, that would be interesting.
If we don't get her on, Christy will give us a blister if we don't help her sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, boy.
That's a stretch.
Oh, listeners, aren't you glad every day is not National Poetry Day?
This is The Breakfast Show, as you know.
Yeah.
You're waking up with The Breakfast Show. KCNI KBBN Radio.
I love it.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with Dave Davis Auction Service, we are having our machinery consignment auction. It will be Saturday, April 6th, starting at 9 a.m. It will be at the Custer County Fairgrounds, so you can still get your consignments in anytime before that and up to the day before the auction. Again, the reminder that it's going to be Saturday, April 6th at the Custer County Fairgrounds. If you have questions, you can call Jim at 308-870-1785. We do have a new listing at 1242 South D Street with Farmers National Company. Has an old-time charm. This home has beautiful woodwork throughout, large foyer leading into a parlor and open staircase. There's French doors and beautiful hardwood floors. Formal dining room has patio doors out to the backyard. Cute kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, built-in microwave and double ovens. Main floor also has a den, office, and half bathroom. Upstairs has full bathroom with laundry and 4 bedrooms. Master bedroom has a balcony and master bathroom. It's located on a corner lot with utility shed and fenced-in backyard with privacy fence. Detached double garage has its own heater. The shingles and the exterior of the house were painted and redone in 2023. You can come see the charm at 1242 South D Street. We do have some highway frontage on West Highway 2. It's a great business opportunity. There's water and sewer available, 2.45 plus or minus acres, and the seller would consider splitting the lots, and that's on West Highway 2. And then we do have the Broken Bow Kennels at 4400 3 Road 801, and that's north of Broken Bow. Capacity of 27 kennels. There's office space, kitchen area, laundry area, and half bath. Fenced-in outdoor space. The air conditioner was new in 2022. The shingle's only 5 or 6 years old. Has some new concrete work. Detached single-car garage with new siding. It sits on 1 acre. Don't miss this opportunity. And that's at 44003 Road 801 north of Broken Bow, the Broken Bow Kennels. Then at 911 South 3rd Avenue, this home has a large open living and dining space. The dining space has patio doors going out to the backyard. 3 bedrooms on the main floor. Living room and bedrooms have neat wood floors. Lower level has a large family room and second bathroom with a laundry area. It does have an on-demand tankless water heater, composite deck, and large fenced-in backyard. Attached double garage. That's at 911 South 3rd Avenue. At 1711 Cherokee Lane, this home has a cute kitchen with subway tile backsplash, lots of counter space, and it's open to the dining room. Kitchen appliances are staying with the home. Laundry area is located right off of the kitchen with extra storage. There was an addition that was added in the back for a nice living room. There's 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, mostly all newer flooring and lots of fresh paint. Newer style windows. Everything is on 1 level. Corner lot with fenced-in backyard, storage shed, and patio area. Attached single garage. That's at 1711 Cherokee Lane. And then at 1634 Cherokee Circle, we have a nice ranch home, a wonderful open floor plan that's ideal for easy entertaining, custom kitchen with white cabinets, stainless steel appliances, and built-in microwave. Laundry located right off the kitchen coming in from the garage. There's 3 bedrooms on the main floor. Master bedroom has a walk-in closet and master bathroom. You will love the lower level with large family room and bar area. There's also a 4th bedroom. Then you could have a 5th bedroom or an office because it's non-conforming. There's a 3rd bathroom and lots of storage. Patio doors leading out to the large deck in the back. This is an all-electric home with a heat pump, underground sprinklers. It's located on a cul-de-sac at 1634 Cherokee Circle. At 1042 South 8th Avenue, this house has a charming living room with lots of natural light, beautiful fireplace with gas insert, updated kitchen with lots of cabinets and counter space. Dining area is open to the kitchen and living room. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has walk-in closet and master bath with double sinks, whirlpool tub, and separate shower. Main floor laundry. It's got the Eco-Ionics water conditioning system that's staying with the home, attached double garage and partial storage basement, fenced-in backyard with a patio area. That's at 1042 South 8th Avenue. At 650 South K Street, this is a split-level home. The dining room is open to the kitchen and living room. There are 3 bedrooms on the main floor. Master bedroom has a master bath. Lower level has a half bath with laundry area and nice family room with French doors leading to the backyard. It does have a 15 by 33 swimming pool with a privacy fence. There is also a fenced-in side yard with playground equipment. This is an all-electric home with heat pump at 650 South K Street. We do have a duplex at 438 and 442 South G Street. Cute entryways. Living rooms have a fireplace. Kitchen has stainless steel appliances that are open to the dining room. Dining space is open to the kitchen and living space with patio door going to the backyard. Both units have the same floor plan with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedrooms have master bath. Laundry area is located off of the kitchen coming in from the attached garage. Everything is on 1 level, does have underground sprinklers, sits on a corner lot with fenced-in backyard and patio area on each side. The shingles were new in 2021. This duplex is located at 438 and 442 South G Street. I think that sums it up for this week. I'd like to thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A manhunt ongoing in Idaho for what police are calling a coordinated attack and an ambush on corrections officers at a hospital in Boise. A white supremacist gang member escaped along with an accomplice. Police Chief Ron Winiger.
We are searching as quickly as we can, following every lead we can to try and get these folks into custody again.
3 officers were wounded. The first state-led rescue flight out of Haiti has arrived in Florida as gang violence on the island escalates. This man's 2-year-old son was on board.
It was a 14-people rescue mission. We're finally all reunited. There were 8 kids under 8, all the way down to 4 months.
The Dodgers have fired Shohei Ohtani's interpreter, who's accused of stealing millions from the baseball star. The LA Times' Gustavo Arellano.
He was more than just an interpreter. He would go out and buy groceries for Ohtani when he was on the injured list. They would drive together to the ballpark.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, a story from Local 4, a Grand Island man is heading to federal prison on a drug charge. Adam Jarzinka, 49, was sentenced Tuesday to 10 years in prison for 1 count of distribution of a methamphetamine mixture, 1 count of distribution of 5 grams or more of meth, and 2 counts of distribution of 50 grams or more of meth. There is no parole in the federal system. After Jarzinka's release from prison, he will begin a 5-year term of supervised release. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, in August and September of 2021, drug investigators used a confidential informant to arrange the controlled purchase from meth from Jarzinka. They said 4 meth purchases were made during the time period at various locations in Grand Island.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Major League Baseball, they are scoring lots of runs in the second and final game over in the Seoul Series in South Korea, where the Padres currently lead the Dodgers 11-8 as the Dodgers bat in the top half of the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani for LA, 1 for 3 in this game with an RBI sacrifice fly. He is playing despite the news that broke that $4.5 million was wired from his bank account to pay off gambling debts. There were reports it was to cover his close friend and interpreter, who has since been fired by the Dodgers. There are other reports the interpreter was stealing the money from Ohtani. An investigation is ongoing. College basketball, the NCAA men's tournament getting underway. The field is set for later today. 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time is the first game. We had the 2 final play-in games last night. Grambling over Montana State, 88-81 in overtime. Grambling will face Purdue, the number 1 seed. Colorado over Boise State, 60-53. Buffaloes will face the 7th seed Florida.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. High of 61 today, under sunny skies, winds out of the south 10 to 15 miles per hour. 31 tonight. Mainly clear skies tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 47. Overcast skies Saturday with daytime highs approaching 48. 61, storms likely Sunday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right. 3.5 minutes past the hour, and our temperature remains at 26 under a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Got some areas where it's all dark and covered, and then some open areas as well. Winds are light out of the southeast right now, but they've been up to 5 and 10. Barometric pressure's at 30.02. And steady right now. It had been falling. Humidity at 53%. High yesterday was 47 with an overnight low of 26. And as I mentioned, we've been 26 for 4 or 5 hours now. Sunset today at 7:51. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:38. 4100ths precipitation measured so far this month. And right on cue, our first guest for the 8 o'clock hour is in. Brent, would you let everybody know who this young lady is? Because you're so old that you actually called volleyball games that this young lady played.
I did, yes. Yeah.
And she has 2 children now.
Yes, I know. And probably one of the most exciting volleyball matches I've ever called in my life. Luke County and Wheeler Central. Lincoln Christian High School.
That was, I think that was the longest game in state history. Like, I truly think.
It sure could have been.
And I know, that was, at a time before you had rally scoring, so games could go forever. And I think Michaela Goss even had, the all-state record for, assists in a game. She had, 55 set assists or something crazy. That was a wild game.
Yeah.
That was a really wild game.
That was about 2 years ago?
Yeah, just a couple years ago.
Just a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
But Erin, and I always remember her maiden name, but it's Erin Nelson,
yes,
right?
Correct.
Yes,
yep.
Erin with Pearson Physical Therapy is with us. How you been? It's been a while since you've been able to make it into the studio.
It's been a little bit since I've been in. I've been good. So it's busy. It's springtime finally, and things are warming up. People are getting that itch to get out and get about, which is awesome. So yeah, we've been good. So busy and all those things. We've had quite a few people in for our foot screens for the month of March. We had a really good run stride clinic last Saturday, and that was full, and we still have people coming in for those for overflow. So you've got till the end of March. If you're still wanting to kind of have some things looked at, give us a ring at the clinic and we can get you in for that too. So yeah, it's been good.
All right. So what are some of the things happening that you want to talk about this morning?
Well, in early April, we actually did this last year. We put on this self-defense class, and we had Justin McCauley. He's a state patrolman. I think state patrolman, law enforcement officer. He came and did the class, and it's kind of geared towards women's self-defense, but really anybody can come between the ages of 14 and 50 is kind of what they recommend. But it was really popular last year. We had 2 sessions. Both sessions were full, I believe. But it's on April 6th this year. It's in Myrna in their wrestling room. They've let us use the wrestling room for it, and we're doing it from 6 to 10 p.m., and it's $50 a person. But I'm really excited because last year I couldn't participate. I was pregnant. So I guess for whatever reason, they told me I couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. And so this year I'm really excited to actually get to participate in the class. So it should be fun.
What all did they, did you watch it? Were you there?
I did not watch it, but just talking to like Tabitha and Sarah and the girls and some of them that went and did it, they said it was really awesome. But it's just like, I think they just work on, escape techniques, different things for like being aware of your surroundings and different things like that. But I mean, it does get kind of physical in the class. So you, get partner up and kind of practice different things on each other. But yeah, I think it sounded like everybody had a really good time, but they also learned some really valuable things too. So yeah.
If you're looking for a volunteer for them to practice on, I would like to nominate Dave.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think that'd be great. Yeah.
Dave, do you want to come in?
Well, will they hurt me?
Well, I don't know if it's like any like WWE wrestling style. Nothing like that, I don't think, but probably not as many theatrics or anything. But yeah.
I'm thinking if somebody approaches you aggressively, either in front of you or you sense, or they grab you from behind.
Right.
That's probably the one that would scare most of us.
Oh, for sure.
Having somebody grab you unexpectedly
right
behind you. I'm sure there's things that are worked on that your mind clicks and you do this certain thing.
Exactly, yeah. I think Justin kind of works through like the most effective techniques. He probably also, if I can remember right, talking with the gals, works on things. Sometimes there's a big size or weight disadvantage. And so there are some things that you can do to kind of put yourself at maybe a better position because of your size, or sometimes, unfortunately you could be outnumbered, which is like not a good situation at all. But it's just, I think, a really cool class. If you've got young kids that are going off to school, if you've got, even if you're, I'll say for myself, I don't know if I ever felt this way when I was younger. I don't know if I ever was so aware, but once I had kids, I feel like I just watch people like a hawk anymore. You just get so much more hyper aware of your surroundings. And the day and age that we live in has changed drastically, we unfortunately hear about things that happen too close to home. So I think it's always nice to have just maybe some of this, some of these skills that could be really helpful in your life. And last year, like I said, it went over really good. So we thought we'd bring it back again this year.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And if you're going to travel and you're going to some parts of the world that are a little rough around the edges,
you bet.
It'd be nice to know that. Just as you're traveling. Seems like when you're a tourist or you're standing in a city looking around, they know right away.
Oh, for sure. Kind of make yourself a target.
that you're not from there, right?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah,
exactly.
There's a lot of different applications for that.
Definitely. Yeah. And, you get a little bit of exercise and workout with it too, which as PTs, we always love and promote. So, yeah, so if people are interested, they just need to call. And this is one of those things that we would like you to reserve ahead of time, just because there's a limited number of what we can allow in because of the spacing available. So make sure if you want to reserve your spot to call the clinic at 872-5800, and we'll get you signed up for that slot. But like I said, it's $50 per person. All the profits basically are going to the A&M wrestling team. We're just using it more as a fundraiser. We'll give half of those profits to the gentleman that's coming out to teach us the course, and then all the rest will go to A&M for letting us use their space. And so a little bit of fun community stuff, but then also some learning that we can get out of it as well.
I wonder if there's some folks who take this and decide they want to maybe go find another course and continue to practice those things and refine it a little bit.
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
You can never probably have too many of them, I imagine.
Wouldn't think, yeah.
You hope. It's just no different than a lot of those skills that you do learn. You hope you never have to use them. It's kind of like first aid and CPR. I feel like everybody should know how to do those things, but you hope you never get put in the situation of actually having to use them and take those life-saving measures. However, it is great to have those skills because you just never know when you're going to get put in a situation where they would come in very handy. So I kind of look at self-defense that way a little bit too.
I think that's all good stuff, and that people can take in and utilize.
You bet.
If nothing else, it would be interesting to see how it all works.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to do it this year because I missed out last year, but I've always wanted to do that, take a self-defense class. When I worked at a hospital, they used to they would bring a law enforcement officer into the hospital to talk with us about, de-escalation techniques and different things to do, because unfortunately, you're getting to a point even in these healthcare settings where you're having people come in who are in some sort of mental health crises or, whatever it could be. So you just have to be prepared for those things too. So I've had a little bit that way through healthcare, but this will be interesting, to kind of do a little bit more of the learn more of the physical skills versus just the verbal skills, kind of to help, talk somebody down or whatever the case could be.
All right. That's great. Back to the clinic.
Yeah.
You said you've been busy. We're in that transition period. But there's a lot of people out when the weather's nice, and it has been. I was out, it was 67. The day it was 67. And I'm walking a back street and running into 3-4 people that are walking. People are walking everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah, lots of people out, which is great. And that's why in March we always do, like I said, the Stride Clinic, and then we have our foot screens, or if you've been having foot pain, come in and you can get on the schedule for a consultation if you've been having some of those issues, and we can take a look and decide maybe it's something really simple you need to correct and then your problem's solved, or maybe it's something a little bit more that we can help you with. But, we provide different types of custom orthotics. We can take molds for you right there in the clinic, send them to a lab, and then they fabricate something really custom for your foot type, which is kind of a cool thing to be able to do for patients because everybody's got a little bit different foot structure. But March always seems to be a really good time of year to do that. And then you get your kids that are transitioning from, your hardwood sports into track and field and that sort of thing. And you always get a lot of kids that maybe get some injuries or just some change up in that sport. So there's always something, excuse me. So March just seems to be a really good month for that, kind of that transition to spring and that sort of thing. But yeah.
All right. Kind of go through the hours for us when folks can, I guess, call and make appointments, but also walk in the door.
Yeah, so we are open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 5. And then Tuesday, Thursdays, it's a little bit later, 8 to 6. So those are kind of the hours that we do. Typically, we don't have a therapist over lunch. Every once in a while, we do. Becky does kind of on her Monday, Wednesday, Friday once in a while. But yeah, so that's typically our clinic hours. Walk-ins, typically if you do walk in and, you know, maybe we're full at that time, we try to provide a time close to around when you're there so you're not having to run around too much. But yeah, if you want to call the clinic or walk in, we can get you something set up on the schedule with the front office staff. They're really great about that, getting all the information they need from you and getting you on the schedule as soon as they can.
Okay. Pearson Physical Therapy, and it's so good to see you again.
Yes, you guys too. Thank you for having me.
They should let you come back. That's what we're
well, that's nice.
Yeah. Not that we don't like Andrew. He's very nice, and Becky, but it's good to see you.
Yes, thanks, guys.
All right. We'll take a time out with these words.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
Don't let a dry spell or a lackluster lawn get you down. Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair specializes in both revitalizing lawns and keeping them beautiful. Have them come to your home or business and worry about applying fertilizer with their 5-step program. Then sell the lawnmower and have them cruise by and take care of that too. To keep your lawn happy, ask about sprinkler repair and aeration. Licensed and insured, serving Custer County and beyond. 308-870-0348.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
365 days, 525,600 minutes, 31 million. You know what I'm getting at. The fish sandwich is available all year long at Dairy Queen and Broken Bow. They're also excited to announce that the crowd favorite shrimp basket is back for a limited time as well. Golden, crispy, flavorful, plus it comes with coleslaw. Head in before it sails away. One thing is for sure, your taste buds would thank you if they could. Catch the fish sandwich or the shrimp basket at DQ Broken Bow. Dairy Queen, happy tastes good.
The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show. It's 18 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, 26 degrees outside, and we are going to have Craig Safranek in, and Christy updated us. We are going to be talking about things at the Dairy Queen, but I think we can squeeze some questions in as well about the Safranek celebration, Safranek Farm celebration, and the kangaroo.
Yeah.
We can't have a kangaroo in Custer County and not talk about it.
There you go.
Now, in Australia, they're kind of like deer. They worry about them out on the highway. Here, we don't have very many kangaroos.
Yes.
Have you seen a kangaroo live before?
Well, at the zoo.
I don't even know if I've seen them there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the zoo, but that would be it.
I guess maybe at the Omaha Zoo. Yeah. I think they're interesting animals. The whole thing with their babies kind of bugs me, you know? Just little teeny, little kind of opaque rats when they put them in their pouch. Anyway.
Yes.
Let's see. We got some things we want to talk about here. Lots of things, actually. This weekend is kind of bananas. There's all sorts of things going on. And as a matter of fact, there's a lot of things going on today. Rustic and Red and Cozad are having their sip and shop today from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Now, the sipping starts at 4, and they have 20% off store-wide, 30% off select Easter items with some exclusions. They've freshened the store up. It's fresh and beautiful. You'll have to come and see it for yourself. Join them today from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. for their March Sip and Shop. And again, it all starts at 10, but the sipping at 4. 20% off store-wide, 30% off select Easter merchandise. And come celebrate spring with them. The sales and a chance to register for their door prize will be running all day today at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad. And again, if you've been there, you know you want to go back. If you haven't seen it before, you will be impressed.
Yes, indeed. If you go to sandhillsexpress.com, there's a lot of job opportunities being posted right now on the employment page. And among them, the Nebraska Department of Transportation has an exceptional opportunity for a highway maintenance worker to join their team in Ansley. At the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. They provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, work-life balance, and a comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. Now, to apply, you need to go to this website because an online state application must be completed. So go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. to apply. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
You know, Brent, I might change the title on that poem. I was going to have it, The Three Hot Dogs.
Yes.
I think I'm going to scratch that off. Hold on just a minute here.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, folks, it's National Poetry Day. And if you've been listening to the show over the years, you know that Dave has always had a desire to be a poet. You've put together some poems in the past that have been just, literature magic.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm changing it from the Three Hot Dogs to the Hot Dogs from Hell.
Sorry. Okay. All right.
A little more dramatic that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of changes the tone of the poem for sure.
Yeah. So that's as far as I'm going to go right now. But, yeah, I'm going to change that to the Hot Dogs from Hell.
All right.
Let me get the L's there. Okay. That's a work in progress.
Okay.
Speaking of works in progress, Circle V Stitch and Post. My goodness, Velma has been working in progress for many years. She is a professional embroiderer, and she can put just about any design on quality garments. Plus, she has some other things she can do. Located north of Broken Bow at 43920 Paulson Road. And wedding season, it's here, man, you know.
Yes, I do know.
By the way, weddings, back when Joan and I were doing photography of weddings, it was busier in May, June, July.
Sure.
You know, June was always the wedding season, and it still is very popular. But there was a lot of Christmas weddings.
Yeah.
And pretty soon you were taking weddings all year long, all year round. People like the fall, they like the summer. Maybe just scheduling to get a wedding scheduled is a trick to get for the reception and everything. So, yes, wedding season is year round, but going into June, spring and June is a big time for weddings. And Velma's ready to help you there. She can also help you with baby showers for gifts there, blankets, and also towel sets and all sorts of different things for happy couples or new parents. And, of course, one of the things she's been doing for a number of years is the quality embroidery on letter jackets. She can help you really spruce those up and personalize them. She knows just what to do there. Order those now for next school season. Velma can help you create something you'll love, and she also has some new items, new apparel in stock, as well as you can order garments out of her catalogs there. And maybe she has a computer now you can look at them. No matter, she'll take care of you. And you can shop online, of course, for personalized My apologies. Are you ready? Here we go. When Circle V Stitching Post has the prices that they have with the quality they have, you can't go wrong. Don't shop online when you can walk in and get just what you want. Call Velma and get your creation started today at 308-872-6173.
Earlier today in the show, we had the Farmers National Company and Dave Davis report, and we just want to remind you that going on now through March 25th at 3 p.m., Farmers National Company is currently taking sealed bids for the Berean Fundamental Church property located at 604 South H Street in Broken Bow. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to stop into Farmers National or call them at the office at 872-6413. Also, the forms to submit a bid can also be picked up at their office in Broken Bow. Now, if you'd like to look at the property, you can contact Kathy Eberly for a showing. Her number, 870-2744. Property may be a little larger than it appears and than what you might think. Includes 21 classrooms, 4 bathrooms, has a kitchen, a wonderful gymnasium, and activity building with basketball and volleyball court, all air-conditioned except part of the basement, has underground sprinklers for the lawn, also has a parking lot on the southwest part of the block. Now, bids must be into the Farmers National office by 3 p.m. on March 25th. That's for the Berean Fundamental Church property located at 604 South H Street in Broken Bow.
You know, Brent, when you read that yesterday, the mind starts working and you go, man, what are all the different things that you could do with that? There's a lot of potential there that you could change those 21 classrooms into bigger rooms.
Sure.
There's all kinds of things. The gym, a lot of people probably be interested in the gym for lots of different reasons. So it'll be interesting. I hope it works out for them because there's a lot of building there.
Absolutely.
The Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department is having their annual pancake and sausage feed, and that's coming up on Saturday, the 23rd, from 6 until 8 p.m. at the Anselmo Fire Hall. And they're just taking a free will donation, and the proceeds will go to help support the department. And they are a great fire department. Plus, they like to have fun up there in Anselmo. If you want to go up and have a little fun and eat some pancakes and have some sausage, they'd love to have you. They do it every year, and it's a big hit. And that is in the Anselmo Fire Hall. And they got a lot of room there now. They've really expanded out there, so there's plenty of room for everybody.
We'll give you another job opportunity that is being posted now on sandhillsexpress.com. This is through Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership, looking for an RN LPN dietitian for their WIC program to enhance and make a difference in the lives of families. Now, this position could be full-time or part-time with flexible hours. So if you meet those requirements, they encourage you to contact them at Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership for more information. Their number is 308-745-0780, extension 105. You can also go to their website and apply. It is simply centralnebraskacap.com.
All right, thank you, Brent. Nebraska Land Hearing. Been serving Custer County for quite a while now, but Roxanne has been a hearing specialist for over 35 years, and we're lucky to have Roxanne come back home to Custer County and set up shop. And she has kind of revved up here with some introductory pricing for the new Genesis rechargeable hearing aids. And they are state-of-the-art, and she's got some new pricing on those. And the discounts also are available for new patients, existing patients, and the buy local discounts. This sale will conclude on April 15th. April 15th is a deadline on those special prices for this Genesis rechargeable hearing aids. And all the evaluation comes free, and after you make the purchase of the hearing aids, any service, like if you come in for adjustments and so forth, having a little issue, maybe you need a little help with the batteries, that's what Roxanne does. Her number is 308-384-3852. She's located in the Broken Bow Chamber building, and she is local, yeah, that's good, local and dependable with her service here in Custer County.
I like that word, local. We can work with that. That's good.
That's an accident.
Local and dependable. Local.
It's local.
I like that.
We can make that locable.
Yes.
Is that a word? Locable?
Well, it is now. I like it. Yeah,
Wonder we can put that into a poem.
Yeah.
Locable is chokeable.
Oh, my. Hey, Prairie Grounds Cafe and Gifts, a great way to start your day, a great way to pick you up through the day. They're open Tuesday through Saturday in the month of March, 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. And, of course, every month they do some special drinks. And lots of times these drinks are kind of centered around a special holiday or something going on during the month. And, of course, we had St. Patty's Day here in March. So here are your special drinks yet for the month of March at Prairie Grounds in Broken Bow. They include the Nutty Irish Woman, a mixture of cherry, hazelnut, and Irish cream. The Dublin Fog, mixture of Earl Grey tea, Irish cream, and milk. The Pot of Gold, mixture of brown sugar and caramel. Irish Jig, that's Irish cream and amaretto. And the Ireland Chai, a mixture of vanilla chai with Irish cream. Those are the special drinks for the month of March at Prairie Grounds in Broken Bow. Their drinks can be ordered iced, blended, or hot. And don't forget, you can also grab a delicious pastry or one of Sarah's sweets. Prairie Grounds Cafe, just east of the courthouse on Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
Very local and lovable.
Yes.
8:31.
Tired of unexpected car troubles putting a misfire in your day? Introducing C&M Auto in Anselmo. For routine maintenance to major repairs of gas and diesel cars or light and heavy-duty trucks, go with C&M Auto. They boast the latest diagnostics to diagnose and fix your vehicle's issues with quick response and a very competitive labor rate. Plus emergency 24-hour service rates outside their 9 to 5 Monday through Friday hours. Call 308-749-2277 for C&M Auto, located south of Chandler's Honey off Highway 2 in Anselmo. C&M Auto.
Fun and education, toys and learning. Pairs of words that most certainly belong together. Varney Health Mart in Broken Bow has a great new selection of educational toys that have found new homes on their shelves. But at home with your kids is where they should be. From a gears building set and magnet movers to a phonics activity set and peekaboo learners, the little ones will be well on their way to having fun with learning in no time. Shop these and many more toys at Varney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow.
8:32. Brent and Dave with you. And our hearts are true. And I know that sounds a little bit like goo. Brent.
Yes, Dave.
I don't want you to be upset. Because, you know, a lot of times you say, Dave, we start talking about something, and the next thing you know, I've turned it on back to you.
Yes.
You know, you've described that several times. And I don't want this to be that way. But in my poem that I'm working on, The Hot Dogs from Hell, you're going to be in it somehow. And so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this hot dog poem up today. I'll probably work on it maybe even over the weekend. Try to have it available for the show next week. But a lot of this started with my concern about your reluctance or lackluster excitement about the spring fling party that you and Shelley are having at your house.
We're not having a party, Dave. And you've put us in a very bad position, very bad spot.
Well, now this poem is going to probably address some of that.
Well,
but here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've been kind of testing hot dogs because I wanted to give you a recommendation on which ones you should buy for the party. And so last night, here's what happened, okay?
Okay.
I waited a little too long I was going to test the hot dogs and give them a try. And I just going to microwave them.
Okay.
Put a little ketchup on them, put them in the bun, right? Well, I had tested them before, and when I opened up the fridge, there were 3 hot dogs there. And I thought, well, I don't want to just heat up 2 of them and then have 1 hot dog left because I never eat just 1 hot dog. I usually eat 2. So I went ahead and cooked all 3 of them up and ate them not a little later in the evening than I should have. And I think that turned on me. That's when they started becoming the hot dogs from hell. About 11 o'clock in the night, it was all over for the, because 3 hot dogs from hell late at night can cause us a severe stomach ache.
So what did you put on the hot dog?
Just ketchup.
Just ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't put anything else on there.
Oh, don't you?
No. And I had a glass of milk, and I think that was it. But anyway, I don't want to put it on you. I don't want to make it your fault, but I was testing the hot dog, different brands and different types, so I could make a recommendation for you to make your purchase on which hot dogs would be economical but yet tasty. And I don't know if I can test hot dogs anymore for a while. I was trying to find the best price for the best taste.
Yeah.
I know they have these real expensive hot dogs, and I guess you could move up to brats if you and Shelley wanted to. But there's a little more work in making brats. But, I could bring my grill over. Do you have a grill?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have two grills. We could cook up a lot of hot dogs. And I think they're less dangerous on a grill than just microwave like that.
I was going to ask you how you prepared them.
Well,
you threw them in the microwave and then ate them that way.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
On high.
Yeah. Did they split on you?
I take a knife and put little
poke
slices
them a little bit. Yeah, it's always a good idea.
And that makes it look like steak.
Yeah.
When you put the little slices in there. But, I'll take responsibility for eating them late.
Okay.
And then going to bed and then waking up and not being able to sleep the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to share some of the responsibility, too.
Oh,
because I was doing it for you, Brent.
So somehow, some way, the fact that you chose to eat hot dogs late at night and then they didn't set well, it's my fault? Is that what you're telling me? Somehow you're holding me responsible?
Hey, wait, I got to write that down. They didn't set well. They were from hell. Let me write that down.
I knew they were from hell because they didn't set well. Yeah. Wow, listen to that. Your poem is coming together, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I don't know how, I got to incorporate you in there somehow. Something about the neighbor. Spring fling. There's some things I can work off of that. But anyway, I just wanted you to know I don't hold it against you.
Well, thanks. That'll make me sleep easier tonight, knowing that you don't hold it against me.
I sure hope so, neighbor.
Thanks, Dave.
But, I was trying to, maybe I went a little bit too much on the economy side on these hot dogs. They do use hot dogs for fish bait. And you always buy the real cheap ones for that. These were higher level than that.
Now, see, to me, I'm a tomboy guy. The tomboy hot dog.
Tomboy.
I think they're the best.
Are they red?
Yeah.
Are the skin kind of thick? Thicker than,
I guess.
Because I'm not sure these hot dogs really had any skin.
Oh. But yeah, the tomboy on the grill. Man, oh man, those are excellent. I think that's my hot dog of choice.
Well, here's the thing. I can just, if my wife's listening, Joan, hope you're doing good this morning, sweetheart. But she had made some homemade potato soup.
Oh.
That I had at noon. And I was just going to have another bowl last night.
Yeah.
And if I would have went with Joan's potato soup like she recommended, I probably would have been fine. But I was trying to, help you with your party. And I wanted to, see
There's not going to be a party. So
I went 1:10 on these, and I thought that I could make that recommendation. If we got in a jam during the party with the grills, we could run in and put them in your microwave. As long as we didn't blow them up in there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to work on the poem, maybe have it for you next week.
Sounds good, yeah. By the way, if you're just tuning in, the reason it's National Poetry Day. So that's why Dave is into poetry today.
Yes.
Can't wait to read and hear the finished product. I'm sure it'll be just magical.
You want me to put music behind it?
That'd be great.
Like an orchestra or something.
Yeah. Now, the last time you got on this kick, it was we were doing the Blake Shelton thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Blake Shelton ticket giveaway.
I got to recite my poem in front of the public.
You did. And it was, if I remember correctly, I believe you received applause when it was over after you read the poem.
I did.
So
kind of feeds you, when you get applause like that and you want to go along with your poetry. Anyway, I don't blame it on you, all of it anyway.
Thanks,
but I don't want to burden you, with this party. I'm trying to kind of find a balance as to what you need to spend to put on a quality party and not break the bank. And I'm planning on helping at least probably 12% of the cost. I'm thinking I might chip in. Today, the mobile food pantry is going to be in Mason City at 3 o'clock this afternoon at the First Baptist Church. You just drive up. You don't even have to get out of the car. No documentation needed. Everyone is welcome. Details are on the community calendar. Tomorrow, there's a blood drive at the Melham Medical Center, 8:30 to 2 p.m., and at Nebraska Plastics in Cozad from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. Very important. And the NSAA state speech is running tomorrow as well. And if you got kids going, congratulations, and we wish them the best. Looks like our next guest is in. We'll get into eggs later.
Okay.
Because there's lots of Easter egg hunts going on.
There are, yeah.
And remember, if you're worried about the eggs, PETA suggests that you use potatoes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. We'll take a time out.
Yes, let's do.
If there's blanks, if there's pauses today, it's because I'm trying to think of a rhyming word.
Okay.
Like curd. Oh, a curd could be in the poem. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Attention do-it-yourself enthusiasts and weekend warriors. Spring is in the air, and your go-to destination for quality materials, tools, and friendly advice is right on Main Street in Ansley. Plan now so you can start right when the weather warms up. Ansley Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated connection for premium lumber, Benjamin Moore paint, composite decking from Armadillo and TimberTech, as well as deck railing. Don't forget that delivery is available so you can get the work started quicker. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
Is there anything better than getting rewarded? Let us ask you this. How many reward apps do you currently have on your phone? Are you 2 purchases away from that free coffee or maybe a sandwich? Well, maybe we have one last question. Are you being rewarded for spending? If you said no, we can help you change that. At Bruning Bank, we offer 4 levels of our Bruning Bank credit card so we can best match you with the credit card suited for your lifestyle. The best part? You earn rewards with every purchase. Give us a call today at 308-872-2757 or visit BruningBank.com to learn how you can make the most of your purchases. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Geared for Sports is there for you on the west side of the square in Broken Bow when you're gearing up for your sports endeavors, including those upcoming spring sports. From head to toe, if you need it, they have you covered. Visiting them and don't see what you're searching for? Make sure you talk to Scott. He'll do what he can to get it for you. Geared for Sports, always ready to go the extra distance for their customers. West side of the square in Broken Bow.
This is John Farley with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers. And here we understand your land represents a lifetime of hard work and the decision to sell does not come lightly. I'd be happy to provide a free, no obligation opinion of value to assist in your estate planning. Inventory is very low at the moment, so now may be the best time to get the highest dollar for your lifetime of land stewardship and sweat equity. Whatever your goal is, I'm here to help. Call me, John Farley, or check us out at LashleyLand.com.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
8:44. Craig Safranek is here. We're going to talk about Dairy Queen and brackets and all sorts of things. But we are going to also ask Craig about the Safranek Farm party, that gathering that you're putting on. But we can get to that a little bit later. Craig, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for coming in. Now, since Brent is a bracket guy. I'm going to let him discuss this portion of the interview because he's all about trying to figure out who's going to make it to the end. So.
Right. It's March Madness, right, Craig? And Dairy Queen is getting into the madness, I can see. Of course, March Madness, you got the big basketball tournaments going on, and there's a lot of people who like to pick the games and advance teams on and try to determine who's going to be the champion at the end. And you've kind of done a similar thing with blizzards at Dairy Queen. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we have a new lineup of blizzards coming out this summer. So we have some of that supply in stock right now. So we created a bracket, and for all the people online, it kind of looks like this. Anyway, so every day starting March 24th, we'll pit one blizzard against another one. Some are new, some are the steady eddies. So March 24th, we'll start off with peanut butter cookie dough against the peanut butter cup. And then based on sales of those two blizzards that day and then online voting, we'll advance one of those. And then the next day, it's Snickers versus Butterfinger. People can pick up these brackets at the store or they can find them online as well. But just really want to show people the new blizzards that are coming out. We have an Ultimate Cookie, which kind of is a combination of Chips Ahoy and Oreo together. The Picnic Peach Cobbler is a really good one for some of the people aren't huge into chocolates and that type of deal. So we have that Animal Cookie, which we had about a year and a half ago, and that went over really, really well. So that one they're bringing back. And then, of course, Cotton Candy they bring back every summer we think it's for kids, but there are quite a few adults that when they figure out we have it, they're back in the drive-thru too. So every day we'll be pitting one against another, and then as we get towards the end, we'll get a champion, and then on April 8th, we'll give that mini blizzard away for free during a certain hour of the day. So,
oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, so it'll be good. Do a little bracket stuff, and then just kind of let us show everyone what the new blizzards are going to be for the summer.
So the way people, in a sense, vote is you go in on this particular day when you have blizzard versus blizzard, you purchase your favorite or whatever, and then it earns points to move through the bracket, or you can go online. And where do you go online to vote?
So on the Facebook page, each day
okay.
They'll show which blizzard is against the other, so you can actually just vote in the comment section of which one you like. So the online are worth 1 point, and then when they buy them in the store, that's worth 2 points. So then we'll advance them, and we'll update brackets online and keep everybody informed and come back on here and see which one's doing good leading into the finals.
Can I give you my pick?
Sure.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, baby.
Okay. That's pretty.
That's my pick. I don't think, and I've tried several, just so you know. Love your blizzards. But I don't know. For me, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, man, is just way up there.
Yeah, and we have peanut butter and the syrup, so you can add a pump of that if you're a real peanut butter guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the cup usually doesn't have that, but we do have blizzards that have it, or you can always add a core of anything you want. Like the middle, they'll blend it out and then put in a core of peanut butter or cold fudge or whatever you like.
Nice.
Man.
I'm kind of putting you on the spot probably with this, but when you guys first opened the Grill and Chill, Dairy Queen here in Broken Bow, how many blizzards did you have at that time compared to what you have now? Because, I mean, the blizzard menu has really expanded, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it has, and a lot of the blizzards contain the same type of products, so it's just a matter of if we remember how to blend that certain type. The mint brownie, they push obviously around the March St. Patty's Day area, but we have mint all year long, so we can really make a mint anything anytime you want it. So yeah, it's certain things that come and go, like the pretzel sticks that were in the Reese's Take 5, those we only get seasonally. So yeah, a lot of this stuff we can still make it if we remember how. The pumpkin pie is only certain times of the year because of the cans, but yeah, a lot of the stuffs are a kind of a mix and match of kind of similar products.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you some other questions about Dairy Queen? Yeah. Of course, we're still in the Lenten season a little bit. I know you've got a fish sandwich on the menu. One of my favorites is your shrimp basket.
Right.
You still have that going on?
Yeah, so fish we have all year long. Okay. So that's just a standard menu item for us. And then the shrimp, we pre-order that. So it just lasts as long as our supply will last. We're going to probably have it about a month even after Easter this year. We ordered quite a bit. It's pretty popular. So, yeah, you get, if you do the basket, you can do it all by itself if you want just the shrimp. But otherwise, you get fries and coleslaw, and then you can add a drink to it if you want.
It's fabulous.
Gotta try that. I went through a couple of days ago. The fish sandwich is always a go-to. It's really good,
right?
And you can get that year round, as you said. Right. So, for folks that need a little change up once in a while, that's a nice change up.
Yeah, it is. And the shrimp I thought last year, and of course it's just the way it is, but I thought they were a little smaller last year. This year it's just a nice popcorn shrimp size. So I think people will be really happy with it.
Brent, I'm going with the Reese's peanut butter cup.
Are you're picking? That was
you
my
guys
pick
agree?
Too.
Yeah, Oh, you said the Reese's.
I did. Yeah,
I
Reese's
thought you said Snickers.
No, I'm picking the Reese's peanut butter cup to be the champion.
Okay, I'm with you there.
That's my pick.
Yeah. I thought you was talking Snickers there.
We do have hot dogs too. You guys were kind of
there you go.
Well, can I ask you a question on that?
Yeah.
How thick is the skin on your hot dogs?
Not very.
Okay.
You were talking about microwaving them.
Yeah.
And we always did that growing up too. We always put the piece of cheese on top of it.
Oh, there's a good idea.
And then it kind of melted in the microwave. That was good.
Did you put it in a bun then?
No, we
just put it on a plate.
I just ate it. I ate them raw too.
I was going to say my sisters were all about they just eat a cold hot dog.
Yeah, we used to do that.
I've never been able to do that.
Yeah, I can do that. Back in the day, I don't know if I get that hungry anymore.
Me neither. I think they always were good over the campfire.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I'll work on it. You want me to include the Dairy Queen hot dog in my poem?
Good.
I'll try it. So this is getting longer.
Yeah. But we mentioned hot dogs. We've talked about shrimp for a limited time, the fish sandwich. You guys really have a great variety on your menu.
Yeah, it's a good variety, and they've kind of mixed up the different sandwiches. So we have the backyard bacon ranch burger, which has ranch and barbecue sauce, and it's bacon. It's always a good thing. Bacon's a really popular item. A lot of people add the bacon to
they do
a lot of their burgers now. So yeah, it's good.
All the sundaes and everything that you offer for dessert.
Yeah.
The parfait is one of my personal favorites.
Yep. And the banana split. When I go to the grocery cart and get about 30 bananas, they're like, "You must like those things." I said, "Well, it's Dairy Queen." They're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot about the banana split." So sometimes, people get kind of occupied with all the Blizzard stuff. They forget about the basics.
Now, I noticed when I went through earlier this week, the sign that says, because when you first started, did you have to tip over all the Blizzards when you first started?
Yeah, still do.
Still do. Okay.
Yeah. The drive-through, like if a car has 5 of them, we only have to flip one.
But, that's what I was saw. Yeah.
But
which
we try
makes
to flip
sense.
them all. But
yeah, it would be good. People are waiting and you're flipping them. So you just do one on the drive-through. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more about getting the speed up and getting out. So yeah.
When you first started, did it kind of, was you apprehensive when you?
Yeah, we went through the training. It was pretty easy. The banana split Blizzard, which has chocolate and strawberries and all that one gets a little gooey. So sometimes we don't flip that one. But people like it has the banana chunks in it. So it's a good Blizzard. But that one's the only one that gets a little dicey.
Well, they're popular. I mean, what's the different sizes on those?
So we have the mini and then small, medium, large.
Okay.
Yep. So there's a pretty good variety if you just want something quick and easy. And then we have the cakes all year. So the cakes either come in the regular form, which has a layer of chocolate on the bottom, white on the vanilla on the top, or you can have any Blizzard flavor made into a cake. We do all those in-house. So not all of them, but we can do them in-house. So if you figure out that you love the animal cookie and your kid just thinks that'd be the best party cake, we'll just make it into a cake for you. So yeah, any Blizzard can be made into cakes. So
wow.
Just need a little lead time on those, just a day. If we get 24 hours, we can get it baked out pretty quick. So yeah.
What are your hours now?
So every day we open at 10:30, no matter what the day is, and up until Easter, everything closes at 9 during the week, 9:30 on the weekends. After Easter, we'll extend that once it starts getting a little warmer and track meets and et cetera is kind of rolling through town. So yeah, it's kind of just trying to keep a balance. We have a lot of kids that work for us at night, so just trying to get them home at a decent time so they have to do a little homework or whatever. So yeah, so it's been 9 o'clock on the weekdays, 9:30 on the weekends.
Okay.
Yep.
So how long have you been serving blizzards at the Dairy Queen now?
Be 7 years. Yep. So we'll have that kind of celebration come up in mid-April, and everybody's looking for how they can get the punch cards for the free blizzards for a year. So kind of mid-April, they'll get that.
Okay.
So
switch gears here just for a moment, Craig. I know your wife was thrilled about being a Nebraska passport stop, and Jeremy went out and visited with Kelly, and all the improvements and everything just right on time with that designation. It should be a good season for her.
Yeah, it should be. It's kind of a process people don't totally understand. You know, you apply for that, and they go through some weeding out process, and they try to get a variety all the time. So they're kind of trying to mix and match different types of stops along the way. So yeah, she was excited about that, and I don't know what to really expect.
Well, I know the tourism barn, gosh, I think they picked up an extra, I hate to say numbers, but Rick said it was pretty substantial.
Right.
Yeah. And Joan was volunteering out there, and you got the folks who just want to come in and get their card punched, and then there's the ones who want to look everything over. And
yeah.
But hopefully they go tell somebody else about what they saw.
Yeah, I think it's a good program. I think they have virtual punches now or something that
probably
you can get it through your phone, so they can. I think it's kind of so they can track who's stopping where, which is nice. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
see a lot of new people.
It's exciting. So you're having a birthday party for Safranic Farms. We've been talking about it a little bit. Sounds like you're bringing in things for the kids, and tell us about it.
Yeah, so I think it was kind of always a dream of my grandpa's. He's up at Brookstone, but he's 90. He'll be 98 here in a couple days. But I think it was always kind of his pride and joy that they homesteaded. I got to even look it up. I think it was 142 years ago. It was kind of through the Martin family. So the Adam Martin that's up in Dunning, kind of his family were related to all the Martins. So they were the original ones, and then through the families, that's how the Safranics came to be on that site. So yeah, I just wanted to celebrate different farms, kind of celebrate when they homesteaded. So it's kind of an interesting process. They've found some of the original documents of that type of thing. So it's fun to kind of think back and talk about the different, whether it's the Martins or the Safranics or just different deals. So yeah, we're going to have it out at Roger's shop, the one that collapsed during the huge snow last year. He finally got it rebuilt. So it's been really nice. It'll be heated. So whatever this weather turns out to be, I mean, it's a heated shop, and we have bouncy houses for little kids. I think there's kind of a obstacle course, bouncy blow up thing for medium age, or even adults can do that. And then there's another blow up structure. I can't remember what that is. I wasn't in charge of that. And then for the kind of the petting zoo type atmosphere, there's going to be some miniature donkeys, miniature pig, and then this kangaroo, which is just crazy.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I didn't know we had one in the area, but we do. And the Myrna superintendent had it on his Facebook page with his kid holding it, just like in the living room.
Really?
Just holding this kangaroo. So I thought, this is interesting. So and it'll be a full lunch. It's from 1 to 3. It's on Sunday, church day. So 1 o'clock, they'll have full lunch, and your kids can play and see the animals and look around. And yeah, so it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, right. And I'm glad you talked about it being inside the shop, because the weather's going to be okay, but it's going to be a little cooler and so forth. So don't worry about that. Just come out and go right inside.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you just go west of Myrna on Highway 92, and it's about 1.5 miles, and just go south to there's a really big bin on the site, and then just look for the big white building and all the cars. But yeah, we'll have full lunch there, and come out and enjoy it, and bring your kids and see the animals and check it out.
I think you look really good with a kangaroo, Brent.
I think so too.
Sitting on your lap.
That'd be great.
No babies though.
No babies. That's good. Yeah. Well, you don't see a kangaroo too often in these parts, so that's kind of neat. The kids will love that.
Yeah, I think it'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Get some pictures.
All right, you want to recap the blizzard?
Yeah, so just stop by, whether you're in the drive-thru or the dine-in, just stop by and grab one of the brackets and kind of check it out. You don't have to fill it out. I mean, we don't have any contests for people to pre-fill it out, but we'll just track that kind of day by day, just like the tournament kind of goes day by day a little bit, and update it as it goes. And open 9 o'clock, 10:30 to 9 every day, and 9:30 on the weekends. So, do you have a winner for your basketball bracket?
Well, I do, but they're not going to win it.
You pick from your heart?
Yeah. Well, okay. I have this problem, Craig. A team that I've picked in the past always goes out early, but yet I still pick them. And I just feel that one of these years, they're just going to put it together. I got Arizona winning it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. They'll probably get beat in the second round at least.
What about, do you think Illinois will go very far?
I don't know. I like the Morehead State team, and that's who they play today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Illinois is in UConn's side of the bracket. I think.
Sounds right.
Which will be tough. I did have Illinois going into the Final Four in my bracket, but that includes an upset, I think, of UConn, which I don't know.
Yeah.
UConn's
Creighton beat them.
Yeah, Creighton. Yeah. We got a lot to watch here.
We do.
This
year.
Can't
wait. 11 o'clock.
You
just
guys have
after
TVs
11
here?
o'clock. I've got a computer screen. Yeah. I'm the sports director, Craig. I need to keep track of this stuff. I need to make sure I watch every single second.
Right.
I'm the sports director.
That's pretty lame, Brent. But you've been using it for years.
Do we have a date on the neighborhood party? Or do we just talk about it?
Well, see, that's the thing. He's been dragging his feet.
I'm all for a party, but we're not throwing one. When I say
how can it be a neighborhood party if you don't have it in the neighborhood?
Well, you're in the neighborhood, and this is your idea.
It was your idea, and I have night crawlers.
It's not my idea.
I like to block off the street, like somebody said.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the best.
That would kind of be fun.
We'd have to do that on a weekend because the daycare is right next door.
Yeah.
It's very busy. Greg, thanks for coming in. I hope folks will come out to the gathering at Rogers' shop on Sunday. And I'm sure they'll come in and play the game. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Right.
Blizzard. So, and I know you as a business person, and you're running the restaurant here, and you have a lot of other things going on, but I know people appreciate having the Dairy Queen here. And I know as a business person, you get asked to do a lot of different things in the community, and I know you're a community-minded guy, so we appreciate that too.
Yeah. Glad to do it.
All right. News is next on The Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. For the first time, the U.S. is calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza in a draft UN resolution. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's met with Egyptian President al-Sisi in Cairo.
We hope very much that countries will support that. I think that would send a strong message, a strong signal.
A manhunt underway for a white supremacist gang member who escaped custody in Idaho, along with an accomplice. Boise Police Chief Ron Winiger says they shot and wounded 2 officers.
They are dangerous, they are armed, and they have shown a propensity for violence.
He says responding police mistakenly shot and wounded a 3rd officer. U.S. life expectancy has rebounded post-pandemic, but health threats remain. WSB's Sabrina Cupid.
The leading cause of death in the U.S., heart disease and cancer. But COVID and drug overdoses still taking a toll. COVID deaths took more than 186,500 lives in the U.S. in 2022.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The Dodgers are entering the bottom of the 9th inning in Seoul, Korea against the Padres, losing 15-11. Mookie Betts has done everything and then some. He hit the first home run of the season in the bottom of the 5th inning. He has a total of 6 RBIs, including a 2 RBI single in the 8th inning that brought the Dodgers within 1. But Manny Machado hit a 3-run homer in the top of the 9th inning to extend the Padres lead. So again, they're up 15-11. Their about to start the bottom of the 9th inning. The first round of the men's NCAA basketball tournament gets underway today with 16 games. It all starts at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time as Mississippi State takes on Michigan State. Last night in the NBA, the Clippers beat the Trailblazers 116-103. Paul George leading the way with 26 points and 6 rebounds, while the Suns outscored the 76ers 115-102.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. 61 today under mainly sunny skies. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Lows around 31 tonight. Highs around 47 tomorrow, mainly sunny skies. Daytime highs approaching 48 Saturday under overcast skies. 61 Sunday, storms likely. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
There's something magical about unboxing. When you unbox BritBox, you uncover a world of British entertainment. Stream the UK's most brilliant series, including new and upcoming seasons of Shetland, Father Brown and Death in Paradise. Plus new originals like Payback, Irving Welsh's Crime and Archie, the story of Hollywood's greatest leading man, Cary Grant. Unbox BritBox and escape to the best of British TV. Stream with a free trial at BritBox.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
31 degrees outside. Looks like the sun's starting to get some work done out there. Today's going to be a pretty nice day, and we're on our way into a weekend where we're actually going to have some March weather. That's about the best way to put it. You could have rain, you could have snow, and you could have thunderstorms and showers.
Yes.
And they're calling for any and or all of that sometime or another. So you like the old Reese's peanut butter cup. I thought I misunderstood you. I thought you liked the Snickers.
Well, I do like the Snickers, but my pick to win the Blizzard tournament is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. That's my personal favorite Blizzard, is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Do you like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups for a snack?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I have 2 every morning.
Really? I didn't know that's how you started your day.
Yep. 2 Reese cups with a cup of coffee.
Wow.
Really hits the spot.
I'm sure it does.
Thanks to my wife. She's make sure we have a lot of Reese cups in the fridge.
Good.
By the way, I'm going to be gone a while this afternoon. I'm taking Joan grocery shopping today.
Well, good.
Yeah. It's kind of a date.
Yeah.
Now that when you're older, you go to the doctor and the grocery store.
Absolutely. My wife and I were having that discussion just the other day. We went to the grocery store and we're like, hey, this now is a date. Yeah. It is. As you get older, that's exactly what you do. You go with each other to doctor's appointments and to the grocery store.
Yeah. And it works out pretty good because if somebody wants to visit and they want to just visit with one or the other of you, the other one can go ahead and do a little shopping. Or you can all stand together in a 4 group and visit. It's a social event.
Yep, it is, yeah.
Be sure and pick up some of those potatoes to replace your eggs this year for Easter, by the way. Today's Thursday, right?
Yes, it is.
And we've covered tomorrow. There's a couple of blood drives. And then on Saturday, Easter egg hunts galore. Broken Bow at the soccer field at 10 a.m. Arnold at the park at 11 a.m. Litchfield at the football field at 4:30 p.m. And then there's on Sunday, Mason City's having the Easter egg hunt, and they'll go in the Wellness Center around 2 o'clock if the weather's bad. And there's more blood drives and Easter egg hunts coming up, and we're keeping track of those as best we can. If you contact us, we'll make sure they get on the community calendar, and it's full of those kinds of activities on sandhillsexpress.com.
Yep.
And we'll do our very best to get those up for you. And, I mean, there's a chance that some of those might change with the weather, but I almost think unless it's really nasty, they're just going to go ahead and bundle the kids up and have them go out and get some eggs and have some quick fun if it's not real, if it's too cold. Because I don't know when you reschedule them, this time of year, Easter being early and everything. So we're going to get a hold of Matt.
Okay, Subway in Broken Bow.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything else, my good friend and neighbor, brother and son, all in one, that you wanted to mention today that we haven't covered?
That we haven't covered? I don't think so. We kind of touched on Nebraska basketball. I think everyone pretty well knows what's going on there. The men and women will both play in the NCAA tournament on Friday. We'll have the men's game starting with coverage at 5, and then the ladies' game with coverage starting at 9, back-to-back on Friday here on KBBN.
Back-to-back. Got a few things here that are in poster form. I love that. Big piece of paper here with big letters.
Yeah.
It's time for the Arnold Rotary's Pancake Feed. That is tonight from 5 until 7:30 p.m. at the Arnold Community Center. A free will donation for that one, and they thank you in advance for supporting the Arnold Rotary, which is probably one of the most active Rotaries around, has been for years. They've just really always had a good Rotary club there, very active, and over the years have sent back foreign exchange students and all sorts of things that they do. And so they're having that. I'm sure they appreciate you stopping by tonight and have some pancakes and sausage. A couple other things that are coming up. One of those is in Arnold again. Donnie Meyer is fighting lung cancer, and they're having a benefit for Donnie on Saturday, April 6th. So that's a little ways away, but we want you to kind of plan on it. This will be held at the American Legion Hall in Arnold. The meal will be provided by the Exchange, and they're going to have a silent auction and bake sale for Donnie Meyer. He has lung cancer. He's had a couple of rounds of treatment. And any of you out there, and I imagine, unfortunately, most of you have had a relative, a friend, a grandparent, or someone who was had a fight with cancer before. Those chemo rounds catch up with folks, and the energy level is the challenge to keep going and stay as strong as you can. And I know Donnie will be stronger for your support, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next Thursday, a week from today, is the Kyle Stringham benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I understand from Christy that one of us will be going with her tomorrow to Nebraska State Bank. Did you get word on that?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to talk with the staff there because they're kind of the organizers, since Kyle is their employee there and heads up their technology there and preventative, the safety measures and so forth that Kyle always talks about when he comes in here. And so we're going to be going to Nebraska State Bank tomorrow here in Broken Bow, and it will also be on Facebook Live.
Yeah, along with the special event that they have planned for the 28th, they're doing a live auction. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a look at some of the auction items and talk about those tomorrow and give you all of the details on how you can bid and on how you can support the Stringham family.
Yeah. I think it's the Facebook auction is, I think, up and going.
I think it's underway, yeah.
Yeah, so you can take a look that way too, but we'll give you a visual of everything and visit with all the guys and gals there who are supporting Kyle. And Kyle's favorite movie of all times is The Blues Brothers. And Kyle has good taste because that's a dandy.
Yeah.
And so they're going to have a gathering on the 28th, a week from today, at Fox Theater. And as far as we know, maybe we'll find out a little bit more tomorrow, they're planning on having it in the upstairs theater, which holds about 90 people. The breakfast show crew, that would be you and me, are hoping that they have to move it to the main auditorium. That would mean a couple hundred people could go or more. And so we'll see what happens. We just want to get as many people there as we can. And I know the staff and Stuart Fox would love to have an overflow crowd for this. Ken Caters is bringing in a pop-up bar for the on the site to go along with the Blues Brothers. And they're going to start around 6:30. The actual movie will start at 7:30. And all tickets and proceeds and concessions benefit Kyle Stringham family. And you can get tickets for $20. You can also just make a donation at the Nebraska State Bank. They have a fund there as well. So that's going to be, I think, a fun, positive event, because that's the way Kyle is. I happened to see him out at the grocery store Christmas Eve. And, he's one of those guys, he's struggling with fighting cancer even then, and say, how's it going, Kyle? Which is a dumb question. I think sometimes you do just automatically do that. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. Those kind of people are inspirational to us.
Absolutely.
And let's see, last but not least, we've been talking about the Central Nebraska Volunteer Mission Trip. That's put on by United Methodist Church group over in Arcadia, I believe. And, or it's maybe just a group, but doesn't really matter. They are going to Rolling Fork, Mississippi for a disaster tornado relief effort. They got hit really hard there a while back. This is June 1st through the 9th. They'll take a big old bus all the way down there, and they'll fix things up and stay there for that period of time. They're going to stop in Branson on the way back. They do have some fun things you'll be doing along with that. But for 13 to 19-year-olds, it's $475 per person to take the trip. All meals are included, the bus ride, the works. And then 20 and over, they're just asking that you pick up a couple of fast food meals, and the cost for adults 20 and over is $525. And the deadline for the registration is May 1st, 2024. Space is limited, and when Roll and Sell was here, they were actually getting pretty full. So call this number and ask for Teresa Staub at 308-202-0214. This is the Arcadia Mission Trip, and you can mail your checks to the Arcadia Mission Trip, Teresa Staub, 79962, 465th Avenue, Arcadia, Nebraska. The zip there is 68815. Questions or concerns, get a hold of Teresa as well, or if you happen to have Roland's number, he'd be happy to talk to you as well. 308-202-0214. Not many seats left, and I know you pay to go and then you work, but Roland has told us for years that they have people that are now in their 20s and 30s that went on those trips when they were teens, and they want to go every year. It's such an inspirational, good thing to do. And by the way, you learn to clean up and do construction and all those sorts of things. A lot of times they'll have somebody go along that helps with the meals. There's something to do for everybody. You don't have to be a ace carpenter. That'd be the only way you and I could go. Is maybe we could do dishes.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. 9:16 is your time. Jackson Brown is your artist. So good to be able to reach out and catch Matt, the Subway Man. And well, let's find out what Matt's up to today. Matt, are you traveling?
No, I'm already at a location.
Already made it. So what's your project today?
Well, yesterday I had to remove a Bane unit, which is where we serve our food from, and install a new one.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, ended up being a 9-hour job yesterday, and now I'm back today to finish up. I got to put the trim back up, and then I'm done.
Wow. Well, that's kind of difficult when you have those kind of jobs and you're trying to make it to where everything still happens. I imagine sometimes you just have to do what you did and do it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a learning experience because people that installed it siliconed everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So where are you at then, Matt?
I'm at the Kearney subway next to the college campus.
Okay. All right. Traveling man that you are. And I know that you like the road and you like that kind of work, and those subways and yours that you own need full-time maintenance. I mean, it never ends.
Yeah, it's a constant thing. So, and then today I got to go from here to Grand Island because I'm getting a new ride.
Oh, new vehicle. What are you getting?
Toyota 4Runner.
That'll work good all the way around, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can try to keep all my stuff in there, and then we have a small trailer if I need more to haul something.
Did you go with an automatic transmission?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Yeah.
I'd rather have a stick, but I don't even know if they make those anymore.
I don't know either. I know Bob Bowles worked here. You remember Bob, I think, and he had one that was a 4 or 5 speed, and he loved it. I guess I talked to his brother-in-law here the other day. I think maybe he finally let that go, but they'll run a long time, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should not talk about automobiles and talk about Subway sandwiches and what's going on. I see all the ads going with all the different movie stars and athletes and everybody promoting all the new sandwiches and the pretzel and all of that. You guys got it in full force.
Yes, we do, and getting more and more stuff. They have introduced some new wraps that we are getting ready to roll out come, I believe it's next week. So there will be a new wrap sandwich, a bunch of them.
Well, that sounds good. I like those. I like the texture of the wraps. It's just a nice change every once in a while to get away from the larger bread.
Right.
Yeah.
And these new wraps are not like the tortillas we had before.
Okay.
They're like the flatbread, and we roll them up.
That sounds really good. Sounds really good.
Yeah.
All right, and still slicing all that meat fresh, right?
Yes, we are. Those are the new piece of equipment I'm starting to learn how to fix.
Oh, man. Oh, I suppose they get used, and then somebody has to make them work.
Yeah.
Right.
So they finally got them into my program to where I can actually order parts for them, so I'm kind of happy. So
yeah,
I get to learn new stuff.
That's what you do, Matt. That's what you do. Brent's here. He's probably got a question or two for you.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of in the March Madness season, and a lot of things going on. Catering, I assume, is pretty strong.
Yes, it is. Getting ready for the Easter holiday, and we are closed on Easter.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. I think you should do that.
We're going to let our employees spend the day with their families.
Good idea. Good idea.
What are the hours for the Broken Bow store right now, Matt? Are they going to change a little bit as we go further into the spring and summertime, or what are you running with right now?
I believe we are 8 in the morning till 10 at night.
Okay.
We have been throwing around the idea of staying open till 11 on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
So it hasn't been put into effect yet, but it's in our minds.
Yeah.
I've talked about maybe even going back to being open till midnight.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So I can remember back in the day we used to be open till 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Really? Wow. Well, I tell you what, as we go further into the summer, there are so many activities where, you're still out and about after 11 o'clock. So, I'm sure that there would be plenty of people that would like the opportunity to swing in.
Yeah, sometimes I'm still working at midnight.
I hear you. We always mention the app. I know that it continues to go strong for you. People can go on and order things through the app and have things ready to go. Now, I know in some of our past conversations, you've mentioned a drive-up window that maybe you might be working on for the Broken Bow location if people order off of the app. Is that kind of still in the works or in the future?
Yes, it is. It is in the works. Currently, I've got to get Holdridge taken care of first because our walk-in cooler went down right now. So I have to get those two relocated outside first and then go from there. And then Broken Bow is next.
Yeah. And, of course, on the app, people are able to earn points if they use the app, and those points can be cashed in for some real great things and save you some money.
Oh, yeah. Every time you spend money at Subway, and if you have the app, you either enter your phone number or you can scan your phone, and it'll save you money for in the future. I see people saving their $2 rewards and getting like 10 to 20 of them, and then they pay for their whole meal for the day.
There you go. Good way to do it.
I mean, save money with Subway on their app, and you save also money with all the coupons they run through the app.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the special is. I haven't got a notification yet this morning, but I'm pretty sure after this phone call, I'll probably within an hour get a notification saying, hey, the special today is. And it's usually a huge savings.
It is, yeah. They do a lot of, buy one and then get one so much off, or even get a free one on some occasions. So that's real nice.
A lot of good savings.
Something you guys started a while back that I know has been really successful for you. I think we maybe should remind people about it, especially this time of year. The box lunches have always have really been a big hit since you started them.
Oh, yeah. The box lunches are a great tool. They're great for farm hands, ranch hands, even sports teams. So that way, if somebody wanted a different sandwich, you can call and order each person's individual sandwich with a chip and a cookie, and you can even add a bottled drink, and it's all set up for them to where you just hand them the box, and then you can move on to the next person.
There you go. Can I guess I haven't looked. Can you order the box lunch through the app, Matt, or do you know?
Well, you have to order that through Catering Central.
Through Catering, okay.
Because it is a catering item, and I believe you have to order at least 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
All right. Okay, sounds good. Let's see, anything else that you wanted to mention that we haven't discussed yet this morning?
Well, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. Come on in and try one of our sidekicks and one of our Subway Series sandwiches. The Monster is going to be the one I'm eating today.
There you go. It's a good choice.
All right, Matt. Thanks so much. Always good to talk to you. Stay safe, brother.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Matt with Subway in many different locations.
Yeah.
All right. I have just a little verse here, a piece of the Hot Dogs from Hell poem that I'm working on in relation to the spring party. So we're going to have that right after this 60-second break.
Get the equipment and trucks you need at Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event, March 27th and 28th. This is an online auction with inventory located in Minneapolis, Lincoln, and Odessa. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event on March 27th and 28th. For more details, visit rbauction.com.
It's 4 a.m. and you're sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. If you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
All right, we're back live here on the Breakfast Show. Brent, let me just kind of lay this out here.
Okay.
If you're just tuning in, ate three dogs last night, 3 hot dogs.
Yes.
Late, not too far before I went to bed. Woke up at 11 o'clock, didn't sleep the rest of the night. Stomach ache and paced in the bedroom and tried to find a position, and it was just a long night.
Yeah.
And it's your and my fault. Because I've been testing these hot dogs.
My fault somehow.
Hot dogs need to be tested so we can get the right ones for the spring fling party.
There's not going to be a party.
And then I also didn't take my wife's advice, and I went with the hot dogs rather than the soup that close to bed. And it's my own fault that way. But you have responsibility with your party. I'm trying to help you find the right hot dogs at the right price that people will enjoy, but that won't cost you, a lot of money. Quite a bit of money, but not a lot money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we've discovered, it might cause you to be up all night, but at least it won't cost us much money.
I don't eat them just before you go to bed. Maybe this spring fling party will be like in an afternoon. So anyway, this is just a little phrasing that I'm thinking about putting in
to your poem.
So I'm thinking,
and the inspiration for it's Poetry Day.
It's
Poetry
Day.
That's kind of why Dave's went through the whole poem thing.
Yeah, like I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I ate 3 hot dogs before I went to bed last night. It was a fright. I bounced around in the bed after eating hot dogs like a frog. That's as far as I can get. Okay, now here's the other part. That's just a graph. It's not a draft. I should say, not a graft. A graft, something else that's going on in our country right now. Anyway, spring is a thing. Summer days are near. Brett and Shelley's party will happen. Never fear.
Not going to be a party.
And in honor of that, I'd like to